Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for joining me. We are getting ready to head out on a 2-week camping trip. So when you leave for 2 weeks and you've got animals, you got to make sure they are good to go. So for starters, I have refilled the chickens' food, trying something a little bit different, see if they like the pellets this time. Additionally, we had some issues with the watering system and they broke off one of the cups. So what I ended up doing was just kind of redesigning it, moving it to the outside of the coop. Additionally, we think the water pressure coming out of the 55-gallon drum was a bit too much because we had some of the cups were leaking. So what we've done is we've made some updates. Now, we never had these cups leak when they were attached just to the 5-gallon bucket. So what we did, we took a hose that comes out of the 55-gallon drum that goes into a 5-gallon bucket, which comes back out and goes into my cup system, which you can see we've moved to the outside of the chicken run so that they can hopefully not break them off anymore. But inside of this 5-gallon bucket, I've got a float valve here, which automatically fills up when the bucket gets down. Just got that weighed down with a brick here, just make sure it doesn't leak here. But anyway, I've just got the chickens ready to go. Again, food, water system figured out, and also we put some straw down on the ground because those cups were leaking, and once they broke that one cup off, it got a little muddy. It emptied a whole 55-gallon drum overnight, so it got a little muddy. So we put some straw down to hopefully help with that. But anyway, we've got the camper loaded up, get everything hooked up tomorrow. We are leaving tomorrow afternoon and we will be gone for 2 full weeks. Actually, I think it's actually 15 days. So we'll be gone for 15 days. Now, the second campground, or the third campground we go to, is actually pretty close to home. So we'll be probably able to come home and check on the chickens if we need to. That being said, next thing you see will probably be us on the way to the first campground. I'll see you in a minute. Hello everybody, we are down here at Two Rivers Campground in Carrollton, Kentucky. We got in here last night and just kind of got everything set up and then just sat down and relaxed. I've been kind of stressing out with the chickens and all that stuff. So when I got down here, I just wanted to sit down and relax, maybe drink a couple of adult beverages maybe. That being said, today and tomorrow I am actually going to be working for the vast majority of the day. I'm sorry if this wind noise is pretty bad, but I will be working. I'll try to bring you along for the camping stuff that we do around here. I did give my camera to Rosalind earlier, so we'll see what that looks like. Anyway, relatively easy trip down here yesterday. I got new tires on the truck. It did very well. Got new tires on the camper. So overall, it did very, very well. We stopped and got lunch. Rosalind and Dixie played for a little bit. And then, like I said, when we got down here, I just wanted to relax a little bit. So I didn't really film anything yesterday. That being said, I plan on picking up the camera a little bit more as we go through things. So far, we're having a great time. It's a little cold today. It's in the low 70s and quite windy. So the wind coming off the river, which is right over here, is a little chilly. A little chilly. Either way, like I said, I'm going to be doing some additional work. And I did want to show you this. I got this for the back of the camper. So if y'all see me going down the road, you'll know it's me with that. But anyway, thank you so much again for joining us. I'll see you in a minute.
Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you're new, do the same thing and smash that like button and comment if you like our videos.
Day 2 here. Well, I guess it's like 2.5. I worked this morning and this afternoon. Just got done here, getting ready to start cooking dinner. but I did want to show you guys this. We started doing this on one of our first ever trips. We get a sticker from every place we've gone. Unfortunately, not every place sells these stickers, so I had to go online and I had to find a couple other ones here, but this is every campground we have been to. Now I will say, like this one here, we go to Kincaid a lot because it's close to my house, and I love it. It's one of my favorite places in the world. So we've been to a lot of these campgrounds more than once, but just something we decided to start doing just for fun. But I just wanted to share. We just put those stickers on there. Thought it was pretty cool. Figured I'd share. Anyway, like I said, I'm getting ready to cook dinner here momentarily. We're going to be having some chicken breast with Alfredo and I believe salad as well. So it's going to be a pretty good meal. Anyway, see you with the next update. Ready? All right, I'm going to hold your seat. All right, you got to steer. I want you to look at that yellow pole. See the yellow pole? Up there. You see it? Are you ready? All right, I got you. I got you. Look at the yellow pole. Watch where you're going. Watch the yellow pole. Look at the yellow pole. All right. You got it. I got you. I got you. Be careful. Don't stop.
You did it!
All right, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, the 13th of June, and we are at our second campsite of the trip. We have one more after this one. We are currently at Sun Outdoors Lake Rudolph in Santa Claus, Indiana. We'll be spending some time with family here. They'll be arriving a little bit later today, but we came down a day early. All in all, pretty excited. I'm over here just kind of making some breakfast. I made some pancakes earlier, and now I'm making some sausage links. But yeah, so that's where we are. A little bit later, we are going to probably take the kids down to the pool and do stuff like that, but just do a quick walk around of our campsite. This is a really nice campsite. I think it's called a premium 50 amp site. I don't really honestly know, but we got these sites a couple years ago. They're kind of secluded. We don't get a whole lot of the traffic driving through here, so we can actually let the kids kind of play around a little bit. But so far, this is their setup. Looking at the front of the camper, we go around. We've got our trash can set up here and Dixie's little area to hang out with her bed. There we've got a fire pit. We had a fire last night, and got a cot there so we can lay out if you want to tan or whatever. Yeah, we've got our grill here and our picnic table we put right up against the side of the camper. We got a little octopus to hang the stuff to dry. Comes with a grill at the site, but we've never really used those. Moving the back side of the camper. Love this thing. And there's our hookups. I mean, it's pretty basic. It is full hookups. And yeah, that's the back side of our camper. So just that's a quick tour of our campsite. But again, we'll be doing more camping stuff a little bit later. So I'll see you then. Unfortunately, on our way down to Holiday World, we ran into a bit of a snafu. We lost one of our drawers. I know you can't really see this, it's probably pretty dark, but that drawer, the supports for it have broken. So at some point, I'm going to have to fix this. It's not going to happen on this trip. I'm just really not at the camper nearly often enough to make that happen. However, we do need to get this fixed. In the meantime, looks like that drawer is probably going to be riding on Chandler's bed when we leave here. Either way, I'll bring you along when I decide to fix it. Figures. It happens. These things aren't necessarily made to last. Oh well. So somehow we ended up in the golf cart parade. We're not entirely sure how this happened, but we're currently a part of the golf cart parade. It's a pretty good time though. When you walk For the record, we are not decorated, like, at all.
You belong with me. You belong with me.
Alright everybody, welcome to Holiday World. We are here day 2. We are doing the amusement park today. And we're getting ready to ride our first ride. Well, I'm not, because it goes in a circle. But here we go. There's Rosalind and Maggie and Ellie and Emily. fantastic time at Holiday World and Splashin Safari and Lake Rudolph Campground. Again, I did do a campground tour and kind of review. So be on the lookout for that video coming soon. That being said, we are currently about a third of the way to our next destination. We're going to be staying at AJ Jolly Park. Haven't ever been here. We have an awesome site. I'm really looking forward to trying it out. So we just stopped to use the restroom and grab some lunch, but I figured I'd go ahead and do an update here. I'll see you at our next destination. I messed up. Apparently I either misremember when I booked the next part of their camping trip, or I booked the wrong thing, or their website messed up or something. But as you can see, I'm at my house. Luckily I checked the reservation just to verify it before we went to the new campground. Shut up, Doodle. But yeah, so that's oh well, our camping trip is over, and that's okay. It's honestly supposed to be in the mid to high 90s this whole week, and I honestly wasn't really looking forward to camping all that much, just because it was going to be so darn hot, and it doesn't really make sense to go when I'm going to have to spend all day inside in the air conditioning so I don't die of heat stroke. So either way, we are back home. It was a great week-long trip. It wasn't the 2-week-long trip I thought it was going to be, but it was a week-long trip where we went to 2 different campgrounds, and ultimately had a great time spending time with family, and yeah, it was a good time. Anyway, unfortunately, looks like that's going to do it for this particular video. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. You have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. If you're getting ready to go to bed, you have a good night's sleep, and I'll see you on the next one.